Hey guys, I want to welcome you guys back to my channel, Illumed Affinity. I'm so excited to have you guys here. My nerves are like jittery. If you have not watched the two other videos that I have on YouTube, I pray and ask that you guys watch those videos so you guys can really understand what my channel will consist of and why you were here today. Go do that. When you're done, I'll be waiting for you here. Go, 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 go. And then I hope that you're back now. Alright, so as you saw in the title of the video, we're going to be talking about how to start overcoming insecurities. But before I start, I want to remind you guys to please like and subscribe to the channel. Like I said, this is a journey that I don't want to leave anybody behind. I want you to join the Affinity so we can grow and love on each other and support each other, because that's what us girls need. We need the support and love from our other fellow beautiful ladies. So, before I start really telling you guys the gems, you have to watch the video, the whole video, to see the gems. I want to tell you guys a story. I want to tell you guys my personal story as to how I started becoming insecure and what really led to that whole world, like that realm of insecurities, because it's literally a whole world. In your mind, you are in your own world. So growing up, at the age of 3, I lost my mom. It was really sad. I don't really have like a real recollection of her, but I grew up with just me, my dad, and my brother. So I was the only little girl in the house. That was hard. Growing up, I had to go house to house. I was at my auntie's house, at my cousin's house. I was at a friend's house. I was just everywhere. And because of that, I kind of lost my identity. I lost who I was. I looked to others, like other women, other guys, other, anybody, to kind of identify me. Because I didn't have a mom. And growing up, when you have a mom as a daughter, you look up to your mom, the way she dresses, how she does her hair, how she does her makeup. You playing makeup, you wear her heels. I didn't have none of that. I had my daddy's shoes and his suits and vests. So I had to really learn everything on my own. And when I did get around family, I was always looked as the pity child, because I was, the only girl. My mom died, and everyone looked at me like they felt so sorry for me. I was never like, I never felt confident. I always looked like I was just always sad upon. People like just made me feel so sad. Like when they get around me, oh my God, look at her, her mom. And I was like, so that was another thing. Like I didn't have anybody growing up who really boosted my self-esteem. I was just that pity child. So long story short, I came to Miami, me and my dad, after traveling everywhere. We went to Pennsylvania, Canada, New York, Boston. I spent a lot of time in Boston, and then boom, we came to Miami. We landed in Miami. And y'all know Miami. Miami is real. It's as real as it gets. And I came to Miami, I think 4th grade. And I remember getting bullied about my forehead. Like, your girl got a big forehead. My mama did bless me with the forehead. Yeah, I'm smart, but my forehead is big. So I would get bullied so much about my forehead. I would go home and cry. I couldn't wear ponytails. I would always have the side parts with the bang, and still to this day, like I still would have a side part, but I got a little more comfortable with doing middle parts. But I was just so insecure about my forehead. No one could even joke with me about it, because I would really get mad at you. Like, I would really like, what are you doing? Like, I don't like you talking about my forehead. Why would you do that? So I would go home and cry, y'all. Like, why would she give me this big forehead? Why would God punish me? I would just really just get bullied. And I believed them, because I didn't have anybody else to identify me and give me an identity. So I allowed them to define me. Like I said, they said I had a big forehead and I was ugly. I had a big forehead and I was ugly. And I was taller than most of the other girls, so I stood out. I was a new girl, and then I had a big forehead. So it got a little better as I got to high school. When I got to high school, I wasn't on social media, so all my friends were on social media, but I never was really into the social media thing because I was so school driven at the time. I was in nursing school, and I was just so focused on that. I didn't really have time for Instagram. So my insecurities got a little better. I wasn't, full confidence or glowing, but I wasn't as insecure. I felt pretty enough. Like I felt like, I'm not ugly, Tamara. And then boom, I don't know what came to mind. I decided to make an Instagram. I spent 4 years in high school without Instagram. Everyone around me had Instagram. Did you see the latest? Did you see that? Nope, I never saw it because I didn't have Instagram. And I gonna make an Instagram. I started my Instagram, I think 2020, during the start of the epidemic. And oh my God, the pandemic. I said, don't mind my word. And guys, my insecurities got, I don't want to say 10 times. 10 times is not enough. It got 100 times worse. And you ladies know, like, on Instagram, all you see is these beautiful, clear skin, bad body, like big boob. Everything is perfect on Instagram. And I fell into the loop of comparing myself to these other women. My face was not as clear. My body was not as Coke bottle figured. I had a gut. My booty wasn't that big. I was tall, so tall. I had a big forehead. I could not dress like them. I was not popular. I was just everything that they weren't. And y'all, when I say that defined who I was, I considered myself to be ugly. I would wear, oh baby, when the pandemic came and we had to wear masks, whew, happy, because I was like, okay, I could finally cover myself up, cover my face. I don't got to treat my acne, my dark spots. I'll just wear a mask. I would get the bigger mask too, because I was like, if I could cover all of this up and they can only see my eyes, better for me. And yeah, I had dark spots and acne, and just seeing them promote all these clear skin and all of this, y'all, I started buying products in and out, spending money, just trying to do everything to be like them. And I forgot who I was. Like, I didn't focus on what Tamara wanted or what Tamara was or who Tamara was and what Tamara liked. I looked at them like, oh, what they got and what they're using and what products. And they're just promoting the people's business. They're not in your best interest. They're getting paid to promote these people's stuff. I started trying to, like, lure myself away from that. It took time. I'm not gonna lie, it did take time, because it's a really bad feeling. It would be times where I'm crying, I'm depressed. I feel like I wouldn't want to go out. I would always hide myself from the world. I did not want to post on Instagram. You would not see my face. Going out, I'm always like trying to find, oh, I gotta do something else. I'm not available. I did not want to go out. Because whenever I would go out, little do my friends know, and they don't know, but when I'm around them, all I'm thinking about is, oh my God, look how good she looking, look at me. Like, all I would do is compare myself. I think my friends are beautiful, but when I would go out with them, it would really, I would go home sad and depressed and just questioning myself the whole time, like, did I look good enough? Or why did she not want to take a picture with me? So I came to realization that I'm insecure. I accepted the fact, and I was like, oh no, because I'm getting older and I want to have kids, God willing, and I don't want to raise my kids knowing that I'm insecure. I want to raise my kids in a way where they know that they are beautiful and they look up to their mama and their mama know that they are beautiful. And I also didn't want to get in a relationship, be married, be fully committed to somebody knowing that I don't feel, you know, beautiful. You have to feel beautiful. If you don't feel beautiful, no matter what somebody else tells you, it'll never be important. So it took some time for me to really understand that I was insecure and know that I wanted to change. So I started like changing my mindset in a way. I was like, you know what? I'm not that ugly. I'm pretty enough. I could go out sometimes and I look good. I could put something together. I would try to tell my mind these things, and slowly but surely it started coming to an effect, because the more you tell yourself something, ladies, you start actually believing it. So the more I started telling myself that I was ugly, yeah, I definitely started to believe it. But the more I started playing with my mind and twisting my mind, telling my mind something else than what it normally used to hear, I started seeing a different result. So yeah, I stepped out a little more, still was reserved, still was very, you know, to myself, very introverted, but I tried. I was stepping out of my comfort zone. This is how I started to overcome insecurities. And I feel like if you start the same way I started, there's no way you won't start to believe it. Because as I'm doing this YouTube channel, I'm not where I want to be. But like I said, I've made progress thus far. I am coming along. It's a journey. And if this is insecure, I'm probably like right here. So I have four gems that I'm about to drop right now. If you made it to the end of the video, kudos to you. This is the first step. The first step is you have to become aware. You have to know that you are insecure. You have to face the reality. If you don't accept the facts, you will never put it to play. You will never work on it. You have to be able to know, to be aware, to understand that you are something, to be able to figure it out and work on it. The steps, you will know. Your mind plays with you. It tells you. You feel like you're not beautiful enough. You feel like you're not addressed. You're always depressed. You don't like going outside. You don't like posting pictures. You're always comparing yourself. Those are like baby steps as to knowing that you are insecure. Step 2, start looking in the mirror more. In my very, very bad phase of being insecure, whew, I didn't want to take pictures. I didn't look in the mirror. I avoided everything that showed a reflection of myself, because I didn't want to see myself. I'd rather not see myself and know than continuously see myself and see that I'm not them. And that would bother me more. So step 2 would be look in the mirror more. Take more time to analyze yourself. And do it separately. Look at your eyes. Look at the shape of your eyes. Look at the shape of your nose. Look at the shape of your mouth. Look at how your mouth fits your face. Look at your forehead. Look how your forehead rounds out your face and brings out something else in your cheeks maybe. Everything in your body is uniquely placed for you. So take some time, whether it's in the morning when you first wake up, or at night before you go to sleep, or in the middle of the day, stand in the mirror, like I'm looking at the mirror right now, and look at yourself. If you look at yourself in the mirror, think positive thoughts too. Don't look at the mirror and say, oh my God, my eyes. No. Take time, look in the mirror and say, oh, I do have, nice size eyes. Step 3, oh, this is a big one. Step out of your comfort zone, ladies. Whoo! Step out. You have to break whatever shell you're in. If you do not break that shell, you will continuously stay in that shell and you will never grow. It's like a butterfly. If a butterfly stayed in that cocoon, they'll never blossom to be what they're destined to be. Stepping out my comfort zone for me was really going out and posting on Instagram. Doing this YouTube channel is really breaking out my comfort zone because I'm really introverted. I'm really quiet. I'm really to myself. I just would never in 1,000 years see myself becoming a YouTuber. So do something different. Try figuring out your angles. Step out of your comfort zone. And the last step, this is really, really important, and I also struggle with this. I mean, it's one of the most easiest steps, but it's one of the most hardest steps too. 4th one is literally be in your word. Be in your Bible. Let me grab the Bible for y'all. Be in your Bible. This is the only place that you will really know or really feel secure in. You won't feel secure in the world. The world is not secure enough. The world changes too much. Everything changes too fast for you to feel like you have a place in it. But this Bible never changes. It stays the same. And there's so much verses, y'all. Stay in your word. There's this beautiful verse that I really got for you guys. It's 1 Peter 3 through 4, verse 3 through 4. I really want you guys to read it. I'm not gonna read it to you guys because I want you to take the time to go and read it. I mean, it's perfect. It basically says that beauty is not the outward appearance, it's who you are inside. And that meant so much to me because I would forget who I was and forget how kind I am and how nice I am and would focus on my outward appearance. So guys, I just dropped 4 gems. If you start with those 4 steps, you will start walking confidently and you will start seeing yourself differently. It's a journey, so you're not gonna wake up the next day and feel beautiful. I surely still struggle with that, but just start right there. I promise you that you'll start seeing a difference. If you have a similar story like mine, or want to tell, or want to chat, want to talk, please connect with me on Instagram _Terriella. I would love to hear you guys' stories. I would love to talk to you guys and get to know you guys more. Comment below. I love you all and thank you guys for tuning into video number 4. Number 3. I'm excited. It's up for real. And please don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, to the journey. I don't even want to say channel. To the journey, to the Affinity. Like and comment. Leave your notification bell on. Your post notification bell on. I love you guys so much. And, oh, y'all didn't see that. I love you guys so much. And thank you guys. And I'll see you guys till next time.